Hi, my name is Caitlin Wiegand, and I am going to be presenting my poster. Here it is. Okay. So, the main point is the four main goals of psychology are to describe, explain, predict, and control the behavior and mental process of others. I have for the title, Psychology and Its Main Purpose by me. The intro. Psychology is the scientific study of mind and behavior. Studying the intersection between the mind's inner experience with the outer expressions of behavior is never simple. It's the study of the mind, how it works, and how it affects behavior. Methods used. Surveys, case studies, naturalistic observation, and laboratory observations are examples of research methods. Psychologists focus their attention on understanding behavior as well as the cognitive and physiological process that underlie behavior. For the results, I have the results section is where you get to report what the data reveals, and this is like after you test your methods, you figure out what the results were. If you've done an experiment and you've got a result, that's great, but what we really want to know is whether it's reliable, rather it's repeatable, rather other people can take that procedure and replicate it in their laboratory and get the same result. For the discussion, psychology is the study of the mind and behavior. Research in psychology seeks to understand and also explain how people think, act, and feel. Psychologists strive to learn more about the many factors that can impact thoughts as well as behavior. For the ammo bar, I have psychology traces its roots back to Greek philosophers' reflections on human nature. Psychologists' initial focus on mental life was replaced in the 1920s by the study of observable behavior. Psychologists gather information based on observation about an individual's thoughts, emotions, actions, and motivations through studies, surveys, and experiments, including the Big Five personality test, the Aptitude test, case studies, correlation studies, and self-report inventories, amongst others, which help them to name and classify different types of behavior. So that is my poster. And it's all kind of information that I've gotten from the whole first chapter. There was a lot of information, and I felt like it was more of the introduction to psychology. I did take psychology classes in high school, so it's most of this was kind of a what is the word I'm looking for? It was kind of a I literally can't think of it. Not reminder, but it was I already knew this basically. Knowing that obviously psychology is the scientific study of mind and behavior, to try and figure out what's going on in our heads and why these things happen and why we think the way that we think or we do what we do. I felt doing this poster really helped me put together all the information that I've learned. I find it very interesting, so I continue to take psychology classes because I like it. With the methods, it's a lot of the methods that I listed are ones that I'm familiar with, surveys, case studies, naturalistic observations, and then how they focus their attention on understanding behavior. When will we ever understand behavior, right? And that's basically all that I have. I don't really know what else to say. I've never made one of these before. So if you've made it this far into my video, thanks for listening.